This is a little video to show you how to navigate through the course. Most times when you sign on, this is what you should see. See a little picture of my granddaughter up here. Probably much rather see her than my face. So I put her up there, and she's kind of encouraging you to do your best. And I'll try to change that as the year goes on, so you can look for that. And the main navigation on this course is going to be on the left here. So I'm going to change this. This is actually my view. I'm going to put edit on or off so you can see what it'll look like for you. A little bit different because I show all the quick things I'm messing with, all the little courses or the units that you can complete. When you first start completing, working on the course, I'm only going to give you 3 to look at a time. And then as you complete one, you'll start to see another one, and so on. But here you have 3 units, and then you have discussions, which is the form, and you can, whenever it tells you to do a form, you know the name of it, you just click on here, and it will go to the form, and then you can fill that out. Also, way down the bottom here, there's some other really important resources, the help and UAS resources, but for this course specifically, you have the eBiology textbook, the eBiology Wikispace, Discovery Education, and Wikimedia Commons. All of these are very valuable things that you should really use for this course, especially the textbook and Discovery Education and the Wikispace. Now, Wikimedia Commons is all completely up to you. It has pictures and such, and tells you how to cite them and so on. But if you want to do that on your own, that's perfectly fine too. But I'm going to provide you that resource. But here you see this opening page, and you'll notice over time I'm going to add a banner to this, but right now the content and those kind of things are much more important to me. So I've been doing that, but focusing on that. And here's your orientation activity. This isn't something that's required. And there's a little welcome Prezi. You can check that out if you want. Just really informational stuff. And then here is your class resources. This is a link to a video that I made on YouTube that tells you how to access all the resources for your class. And then in text form, the sign on for your text, and Discovery Education as well. So the important part here though is to know that everything, your content is on the left. So if I was going to go to the intro stuff, that has to be completed first. This tells you what you're going to do here. It's kind of like a technology thing, kind of giving you a heads up on some of the things you're going to be doing. Starts off with Blackboard, and then we talk a little bit about the Wikispace. An important thing is netiquette, and you'll see here's a quiz as well. That's what a quiz looks like. Whenever you have a homework assignment, it looks like this little pencil and a ruler. The quiz looks like a little check. It'll be in red. And here you see the first unit. Here's all your assignments. Really be looking for this too, that the little boy with his hand open with a little paper in it, that reminds you that it's an assignment that you have to complete. Okay, so throughout the rest of the course you should see that. Okay, and also you'll notice I've given you a bonus assignment. So if you want to go above and beyond what I'm giving you, and sometimes I want to challenge those students that really want to take it to the next level. So here's a bonus assignment on copyright, and starting a thread like a forum on whether you think copyright's gone too far. The name is Forever Less One Day, and there's many people that say that gone too far with copyright. Star Wars, how many Star Wars movies does he get to make and merchandise until somebody else gets to make it, add something different to it? And so you can check that out at your leisure or during the course. But you'll see here though, we have these little books, little composition books, and then you have these little assignments. So if you want to turn something in, you have to come back out here, unfortunately. It's not my design, it's the Blackboard design. But if you want to download a paper, you got to come back to the assignment. And then click on this, and it'll say upload assignment, and you check that out when you get a chance. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'll probably make a video just for that. You can be looking for that. But the content's going to be delivered like this, little, like a module thing, a page at a time. And I did a Moodle in the past. I really liked it. This isn't Moodle, but it's kind of like it. So it just fits into how I think. And you'll see we have 9 pages. The last one's always going to be discussions. So if you're working on one of these and it tells you to go do a discussion, you just click on this and it'll take you right to it. But here you can see on my textbook all the things we're going to learn about, and you just click through these little carrots. We're on page 1 of 9, you can see here. And then if you want to go to the next one, we just click that, and it just takes us to the next one. I really like to include pictures and such, and here's another cool icon you're going to see. This is bulletin board. Whenever you see a bulletin board, that tells you that's a forum item. So you're going to have to go to the discussion board and complete something. So, and it'll always give you a name for it, and so on. And you can see here the name of this one is Book Resources. And you'll also notice something else I like to do. Maybe it'll drive some of you crazy. Maybe some of you will like it. But I like to highlight things, the important things, because I don't want you to miss them. And just try to aid you in making sure that you're noticing the things that you need to. So if you like to skim like me, make sure you're checking without a doubt those things that are highlighted. But that's the unit structure. It's almost like a little composition thing there. Go back and show one more time. I'm going to go back one more. Okay, so it looks like this little composition book, and you open it up and it has everything you need for this unit in here. Okay. Also, I want to show you one other thing. So then the first biology unit is cells. Okay, and you see cells. This is the content. And then look, there's documents. So all you got to do is click on this. These are all the documents you could possibly need. A really important one is the living things review. So I give you a review right at the beginning. So what you could be doing, and I really recommend this, is filling it out as you go. And this unit is going to be, I always start you off with something I think that you probably feel confident with, is cells. Most of you should have 50% of this content done, if not more, already. But it's just reviewing it and then adding to it. But this review is really cool because it allows you not to wait until the end to study, but to study as you go. And when you do that, I see students, if they do that, they don't wait till the last 2 days or whatever, or try to cram everything into their head, that weekend. But if they're studying as they go along, they do a lot better. But that's kind of the navigation of the course. If we just go back here again one more time. Again, those are the documents. And you look for that quiz as well. It's in red. It has a little check mark on it. And those are only going to be available once you complete all the assignments for each unit. So you're not seeing one here because the class intro doesn't have one. But cells, you're not even going to see it until you finish everything. So I don't want people, just taking the test and hoping they get a good enough grade and not really doing the work. So if any questions about that, let me know. And that's kind of my introduction to navigation. You're always going to start off with, let me show you, right like this. So you look for that. When you see this, you know you're on the right page. Again, go to the left. That'll open up each unit that you need to complete. And also, I'm going to be making another video showing you your grades so you can see what they will look like and how to check them and so on. And I'm going to try to really be really good about grading really consistently with this class, and so you know exactly where you stand. The thing you want to always remember though is do not put this off, because there's some assignments in here. It's not like 1 or 2 assignments. It's it's not that much different than the number of assignments you have in class. And so if you get behind, it could be very problematic. And you have the entire year to finish it, but a good goal is to be halfway through in December. So then it's the minimum. And the really good thing about this course, I think, it lets you go at your own speed. So if you want to get 8 of them done, if you want to get the whole stinking thing done by December, then it's done, and you get the credit. And I think that's a real advantage of this course. But that's our introduction to navigation. Let me know if you have any questions in the future. If you're having trouble finding things, or navigation isn't working correctly, links aren't working correctly, please let me know. I will fix them immediately. And look forward to having you in the class.